can you eat that junk?
How can you eat raw fish? Ugh.
Don't even wiggle a toe or I'll turn you into a lead soldier.
And I don't know who you are, mister, but there's been a big mistake here.
The only mistake you made was getting drunk when you should have kept running.
We are not going to allow any more big plays tonight, gentlemen. What are you looking at? You want to be out there in that field so bad?
Yes, sir.
Then show me something!
It's the Al Travis Show, and I'm very happy to have Senator Karin Housley on the program. Senator, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. We're going to have a nice, mild Christmas, huh?
Oh, we're just talking with Jay. It's wonderful. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Big plans, I presume, right? You're going to have your clan. You can't not have your clan. That's who you are.
Clan's all going to be here. Yep. It's going to be great.
Oh, it was good. Safe travels. I'm suggesting no one leaves until it gets over 32 degrees. We've got, obviously it's been wonderful the last couple of days. The snow melts, driveway gets a little water on it, then it cools down at night. And I have a hockey rink as far as a back driveway right now. It's only going to get worse. 40 degrees today. Very excited about that. But that's going to melt whatever I got left. It's going to be on the driveway, and then it's going to freeze overnight. Be careful out there. That's all I'm saying.
So is all your snow gone down there?
No. I bet you I have
okay, but just the
5 or 6 inches left yet. Yeah, so that'll melt.
Oh, good.
It's the weird thing about it is where it ended up because of the wind. Was that a windstorm the other night, huh?
Oh my gosh, I was in Rochester, and we had just flown in from Phoenix where it was 80 degrees, and then we went straight to Rochester, and I kept looking at my phone and it says feels like 5 below. Oh. I couldn't even believe how cold I was. I was there for a hockey tournament for the Stillwater Squirts, and my grandson won. They won the whole tournament.
Whoa, yeah, congratulations to the Squirts. Love that.
But man, that was Saturday night, wasn't it? Saturday.
Yeah.
Holy, it was horrible.
I don't know if we've got an inch of snow, but we had so much snow down here. When that wind kicked up, it was blizzard. It was a blizzard condition here on Friday, like nothing. But now we're 40 degrees. We're happy. I'm glad you're here. I've got you're kind of my dear Abby. I think you'll tell me exactly what's right or wrong in this situation. So my son, my oldest son, has a friend. Met him when he was going to college, so 7, 8 years ago. We actually went to the Renaissance. We brought the kid. I had tickets. He brought funny kid. Liked him a ton. Really a nice kid. I bet you I've met him, I suppose, at graduation. That'd be 2. I might have met him 3 times. And he's, again, my son's best friend. He's got married this weekend, and he and his bride, who I've never met, sent my wife and I an invite to the wedding, a save the date, and then, the thing. And he lives in Wisconsin. We knew that, but exactly where, who knows. But my wife, that'll be fun. We'll go. So we RSVP'd. It was in Milwaukee. It was 7 hours of driving. And as we're driving there, we're reminiscing about him and like, are we seriously driving 7 hours to be at a wedding of a kid we met 3 times? Well, we decided, and we think it happened now, they invited us, thoroughly knowing there's no way they're going. Those 2 old people aren't getting in a car. But we went. And you know why we know that? Because we are put at the table with the grandparents' cousins. Oh, yeah. And so we were at a table of 100-year-olds, 90 to 100. And the screaming to have conversations that they didn't expect us to come. We have decided that we are going to take invitations from now on and really scrutinize them and just say, really, how about this is just a gimme for gifts and we'll mail a gift? Am I wrong? Is that how simple? There were 300 people.
No, you're absolutely. So they were only, and I am your Emily Post etiquette go-to.
Thank you.
Yes, but they only invited you to be polite because you are the best friend's parents, and you did bring them to the Renaissance Festival. Yeah. No, they did not expect you to come, nor did they want you to come.
See, I don't think so.
An extra 2 dinners they have to pay for. Like, I remember with some of our kids' weddings, not some, all, you're looking down the list going, oh, please say no, please say no, please say no. Because you only have so much room and you only want to pay so much. But yeah, they probably did just want the gift, which you did. What made you decide to, every invitation you and your wife get, you just go, oh, let's go?
It seems that's the case. We feel that if they like us enough to send an envelope with our name on it, we almost have to go. Yeah, I think we're bad that way. We're changing. We end up the first night, we drove halfway there. I said, I'm not getting off work on a Friday. And then so we drove halfway there, got a hotel. It was fine. Got up. Now you only have a 3-hour drive to get to the wedding, which started at 1:00. Oh, and this thing was paced out. I mean, so anyway, coming home yesterday was literally leaving the hotel at 8 a.m. and driving for 7 hours. And I can't stand that. I can't do it anymore. I'm too old.
I don't know why you guys did it, and you didn't have a little discussion like, should we? And how much cheaper would it have just spend what you spent on your hotel
my God.
and your wedding
Yes,
and the gas, and especially 2 days before Christmas. I was even contemplating going to Rochester for an overnight for a hockey tournament. It's my grandson, and you're going to a stranger.
See, we were so wrong.
Wedding.
And yeah, it was. Yeah, we were way wrong.
And I bet you didn't get to spend much time with your son either because he was in the wedding.
He was in the wedding. He and his wife were both in the wedding, and so they went and played, and they had fun. But man, yeah, we never should have went. I'm sorry. And if people are inviting people hoping you don't invite them. There's too much pressure for us yes people. I'm a yes person.
No, yeah, but still, you do have to be polite you still have to invite those people like you, but you people should know better. Just say no.
We should. But here's like my wife. My wife has been a teacher for 30-something years, right? Every year we will get invites to graduations from people I've never heard of. Like, do you know who this gal is? Oh, yeah, I had her in 2nd grade. 10 years ago, you taught the girl or the guy. And we've never talked to them since. Well, we should send them something. I mean, it's a grab.
Well, at least you're sending him something. You're not going.
Well, should a person getting graduated send an invite to every human they ever met?
Well, they don't do that. She obviously had some impact on their life. They didn't send it to every single teacher they ever had. They just
You can't even name your 2nd grade teacher. You can't even.
Mr. Hammett. Yes,
no
I
kidding.
can. Yeah. I
asked the wrong person.
He used to call me Schnookums. And he
Wow.
would write it on the board. And I was like, oh, I thought that was so cute. But can you imagine if your
Doing that
2nd grade
today?
male teacher?
It's calling you Snookums. Yeah, that wouldn't take long, and there'd be a right up in the, yeah. Oh, now, okay, Snookums. What's with the, God, I shouldn't have asked. The way you're dressed today, why do you have cocktails on?
My holiday sweater. It
No
is
way.
the espresso martini done like 3 different glasses, I guess. I don't know. I was at TJ Maxx, and I live very close to a TJ Maxx. So once a week, I have to do a sweep through it. I just my car automatically goes there. I run in, and that's how I get my steps in. I do sweeps through TJ Maxx and
Where are you on
the other one,
Kohl's?
Kohl's.
My wife can't get by at Kohl's.
Oh, yeah. TJ Maxx is right next door to Kohl's, and it's usually Kohl's, then TJ Maxx. I've even got Phil going to do sweeps now. He's like, I'm just
do
going to go do a
not tell
sweep
me
at
that.
Kohl's.
Not my best friend, Phil. Here's the one.
And then
You want to know?
I'll send you my Kohl's cash.
You want to know an inside secret? Because I only found out about it yesterday. Have you ever shopped Cracker Barrel?
No.
I've never been in one. My wife has never eaten one, and we're driving for forever from Milwaukee. I said, hey, the next place we go, we're going to stop, we're going to eat. And there's a Cracker Barrel. I said, want to go? I've never been. We went. And the first thing you walk into is their store. I did not know. I thought it was a restaurant, but it's a store that'll serve you breakfast. It's weird. My wife we ordered, and then she goes, well, I'm going to go shopping because there's that shop there. I said, well, do that while we're waiting for the food. My wife goes shopping. She found like 3-4 different things. She thought it was just the cute, and everything was on sale, and she was just all jazzed. And then really quite interesting wear. I mean, you're wearing cocktail shirt. I think you'd do well. Next time you get a Cracker Barrel, go in and take a look and say if I didn't.
Well, there used to be one in Woodbury, and like 10 years ago, I went through it, and I thought the same thing. It's kind of like a cute little gift store.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually wearing this today because I am taking my 3 staffers at the Capitol to lunch for our
nice.
Christmas so I've got their gifts, and I'm just getting all festive. And we won't have any espresso martinis because I don't even like them, but everybody else does. It seems like. Thank you.
It's a very nice sweater. Just, cocktails on your shirt. We'll go to break. We'll be back after this. We got to talk about what's going on up there at that Capitol. Next.
This season, bring the whole family to see Irving Berlin's White Christmas. This smash hit musical based on the classic film returns by popular demand to delight you at Chanhassen dinner theaters. With loads of laughter and a stunning showcase of Irving Berlin songs, White Christmas is a celebration of the romance, friendship, and magic of the holidays. Make your plans today to see White Christmas. Visit chanhassendt.com.
When the stakes are high at the Minnesota Capitol, you need more than a lobbyist. You need a partner. At Momentum Advocacy, we bring nearly 90 years of combined experience in government relations, public affairs, and strategic communications. From nonprofits to national corporations, we help organizations navigate Minnesota's political landscape with integrity, insight, and results. Whether you need legislative champions or headlines, Momentum Advocacy delivers. For more, visit momentum-advocacy.com. Momentum Advocacy, your friends at the Capitol.
Are you kidding me?
You know that comment you said to the radio? The thing that we got wrong?
Clearly, Brussels sprouts are the worst vegetable.
Call us and let the world know your thoughts. 855-257-7469. That's 855-ALS-SHOW.
I've got her, Senator Karin Housley, who I use as my etiquette person. One more thing quickly, because it happened during the break. Facebook let me know that my birthday's in a week. And that's kind of a big deal. And the reason I know that is because every year I try to get every one of my Facebook friends to wish me a happy birthday. It's like a goal. The first year I did this 4 or 5 years, that's why I came up and said 5 years ago you made this post. It was my most active post. And I had like 70% of the people wish me a happy birthday. Now I spent the whole week leading up to it. I tried. Last year was my worst year. 50%. Now it tells you it's my birthday. And you don't even have to type happy birthday now. You can just hit the little already created icon. And a bunch of people are saying I'm really taking this too far. Is it wrong for me to want those that are on Facebook and call them 652 of them? Is it wrong to ask them to just push the button? I got a week to do it. If you're telling me I'm wrong, maybe I won't push it. I'm going to push it.
I'm not telling you you're wrong. It's just weird.
Well, I always threaten that those that can't pull that off, I'm just going to unfriend them. But then I have less than 600 friends, and then I'd be a loser. So I can't.
You're one of those people that's like, if you don't respond to this, I'm going to delete you. You're not my friend any longer. This big, long prayer. Woe is me. Poor Al needs attention. Why don't you just say that? I need attention. I need to feel some love.
A few people mentioned that last year, and I'm just like, no, I just want to prove that Facebook isn't your big buddy place. I have 652 friends. You want to friend me, I'll hit. I don't care. But they're not saying happy birthday on my birthday, and they don't even have to remember it's my birthday. It pops the heck up. I think it shows that Facebook is not necessarily my friendly place there.
Well, and I think a lot of people have left Facebook too. They're now like Instagram. I actually check my Instagram more now than my Facebook. So maybe some people just miss it. We just. I'm sorry if I missed yours last year and it was your worst year ever. But hey, how about this? Happy birthday in a week.
No, that doesn't count. It's got to be on the Facebook thing. I'm trying to make a point. Anyway, I won't do it. Maybe
Why don't you just do some paid ads? Do some paid ads.
Oh, and then I'd get my numbers up. That would be fun. All right. I'm just trying to get ahead of this, much like the governor is getting ahead of fraud. I think you probably saw that in the paper the other day that he's getting ahead of this. He has this group, Office of Inspector General Coordinating Council, the OIGCC, getting together with Superman. That's what I'm calling him, Tim O'Malley, who is now the new director of program integrity. FBI guy, judge guy. He's got Superman tattooed on his chest. You know he does. These guys are getting together this week to stop this fraud thing. Quick question to you, if I might. What power do they have to do anything? What can all those people do when they get together?
I'm just so ticked up. None. They have none. And what have they done up until this point? None. And he stands there at the podium and he gets all angry and he wants to blame Donald Trump. That's all he deflects to Donald Trump, that this fraud in Minnesota is happening because of Donald Trump, and he's going to fix it. Tim Walz is going to go there and fix it. Oh, really? How are you going to get us our $18 billion back? You're not going to, Tim Walz. And you're going to get ahead of it?
The argument is, because now they come out, half of that $18 billion is going to be fraud, $9 billion. And the governor comes out and argues, they're just making that number up. When he's arguing that the number may not hit $9 billion, like if it doesn't, he wins, isn't he losing? I don't care if it's $1 billion, is $5 billion. Somebody's got to go to jail. If it's $800 million, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand how he's arguing that it'll never be $9 billion. That's your argument?
Well, it's a dumb argument, right? But what I'm really upset about is we did have a bill, Office of Inspector General, that Senator Michael Kroon of Blaine worked really, really hard on. We got it to pass the Senate. This was to create an agency to oversee. This was to do a while ago what Governor Walz is now just getting in front of. And the House never heard it, and Walz didn't even want to see it because there was no fraud happening. But what really ticks me off, how many Democrats and how many Democrat senators are calling on the governor to do something about this fraud? They all voted against all of these provisions. The other thing is we have commissioners, the Senate, special to only the Senate. We confirm all the commissioners. So DHS, education, transportation, we get to confirm. They never brought these commissioners before our committee to confirm them. And we kept saying, hey, when are we going to confirm the commissioners? We'd like to vet them for you. Let's see if they're overseeing your departments. Let's try and see if they're what they would do about fraud. They never brought them in front of our committee. And instead, they changed the law. So if after a certain amount of time, the Senate hasn't confirmed them, they're automatically confirmed. So the Senate Democrats did that. So part of this blame is on them too. And it's mostly Walz, but Senate Democrats have done absolutely nothing to change this. So there's a lot of blame on them too.
I presume you probably can't say names, but is there a list of people somewhere in the state government from commissioners on down that were fired or had any penalties? Is there a list, like 5 people in Department of Human Services got a nasty letter in their mailbox or something? Is there anything like that a guy could look to see what's happened so far?
No, because there isn't one, and they don't get fired. They don't get fired. They just quietly step down and move over to another department. So they're still employed by the state. All of these people who have had all of this fraud underneath them. Now, one of them resigned on her own right before the hearing. But no, they all still stay employed, and good old boys. And then, hey, let's just hire some more. Let's just get my buddy Tim O'Malley, who is not political, made that very clear, to run this whole other thing to get ahead of the
But they never said what he's going to do, is my point. So now you're the new director of program integrity. I use this. Right now, Minnesota won't send SNAP data to the federal government. We're not doing that. because you don't know what Orange Man's going to do with that information. He's writing the check for Snap, so I don't understand. But okay. But I don't know Tim O'Malley. Can Tim O'Malley go get the Snap information? Does he have the ability to walk in and say, I want to see it? Does he have that ability? I have no idea.
No, it's all just about messaging. It's all just about messaging for him to say he's getting ahead of it. And I'm telling you, traveling throughout the country, it is so embarrassing when everybody says to you, what's going on in Minnesota? What's with your governor? How about all of that fraud you have? And you're just like, and then you don't dare say you're in the legislature. Like, I'm not telling them what my job is. Because, yeah.
I can see that.
So embarrassing. And Governor Walz is trying to get ahead of it by hiring somebody who has no job details that we know of. Yeah. And of course, the Senate, nobody can confirm him. He's just a figure out there who's getting paid. Yeah, he's just going to do it. But so far, I haven't seen anything. And every day, what did the U.S. Assistant General or Attorney say? U.S. Attorney say that we are now a destination hub for fraud. People coming
he brought up the two guys from Pennsylvania said, you just got to get to Minnesota. They'll write you checks. They came here and got $3 million. How did they know that in Pennsylvania, but we don't know it here in Minnesota? I got to fly. I'm out of time. I appreciate you, and thanks for taking care of a lot of the social issues I've got. I'm going to have to do some thinking on my birthday.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Happy birthday, if I forget.
Oh, it'll come up on Facebook.